searching, though I don't know how. There was a time I used to know. I lost my bearings long ago. And all this time, well, it's my imagination, my fading inspiration that dances in my mind. And it's a crime. Only my imagination, my own interpretation should lead me down this road, and I know where to go. To find my travels as you can.
As I always say in these times, to find those travels as you can. What's going on, everyone? Welcome, Goglings, Gogletites, Gogorifics, Gog peoples, Goggers, Goggles, Gog entitlement things, Gogs. What's going on, everyone, from the Gog community? It is my pleasure to be with you again for episode 191 of Pen and Pixels. I am your host, Arvanelleron, and this is the show that we do focused on story and narrative in games. And I believe, if I'm calculating this right, so let's see, 191, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I think November 5th will actually be, assuming that all goes well, will be episode 200 of Pen and Pixels, which is hard to believe, honestly. Like, it will be hard to believe that I've been on the channel for a number of years now and that I've been doing this particular show for 200 episodes, but I'm happy to do it. I'm really glad that this show has found some purchase and that we've had some real connections. 2 days away from your birthday. Yeah, there you go. But it is a great pleasure to be with you again, as always, as we focus on story and narrative in games, doing Pathfinder Kingmaker today, as we have been for some time. Just a couple of notes before we get started. If you haven't already done so, please follow the channel here on GOG.com. We have a lot of awesome streamers for you. If you haven't done so already, please consider as well following and subscribing to the channel. I should point out that we now have September is now live, I believe. So you can now actually subscribe to the channel for half the normal cost, at tier 1 level, I should say. And if you have a Twitch Prime sub or a gift sub that you would like to convert to a regular tier 1 sub, that also will be $2.50, half the normal price in American dollars. And if you are cheering for the channel, you will actually get, I think it is 10% more bits cheered during this month of September. So welcome to September, and welcome to Subtember, and please consider jumping on board to do one of those things. Also, please check us out individually on our own channels. We all have our own individual subscription systems and Patreons and all that kind of good stuff. And we are here with you doing this, and it helps if you're able to come and support us in those places. With that said, let me turn on this. There we go. Hi, everyone. Good to see you all. Hope everybody is doing well. And yeah, so we've got that going on. This is basically the last stream of summer, I would say, even though officially summer doesn't end until September 21st. But like realistically, everybody knows that summer really ends, I think, as of this coming weekend. September comes after Labor Day is over. That's basically when I think of as summer coming to an end. And so I'm going to be back to school on Thursday, and we so we're moving into the fall, and it should be a very interesting and productive fall for a lot of us here. A lot of different games and stuff like that happening. See you, Echo. Thanks for stopping by, man, as always. And all that. So it should be a good time. We've got various anniversary celebrations coming up and birthdays and other, writing related or not writing related announcements in my case and things like that. So we've got a bunch of things happening. Writing and non-writing, I should say, that I'm going to be dealing with. So we got a lot of stuff going on, and I am very happy to be with you for all of it. We got Pathfinder Kingmaker coming up this week. Next week will be Pathfinder Kingmaker. Also, right now we have scheduled, I believe it is for the 17th, which is the day after my birthday, by the way. I believe is when we're going to be, we have confirmed for D&D with GOG, Storm King's Thunder. So the D&D crew will return on that Tuesday the 17th. And then we'll continue to move forward on Pen and Pixels with Pathfinder Kingmaker for a while. Again, I reserve the right to be able to move off of this game if I feel that like me or Chad or both are just not digging it. But I have been. Actually, last session was a really good session of Pathfinder Kingmaker, and if we have another couple sessions like that, then that's going to make me feel real good about stuff. So so I'm excited for today, and let us get to it. With the power of GOG. Oh, as I just realized I had to fire up GOG Galaxy. Hold on just a moment. Yeah. Well, and that's it, Mark. I mean, like, I want to always make sure that I never really intended to make a show in which there was going to be a lot of very long games, but that often seems to have happened, just not even intentionally. It's just sort of been the reality of sometimes the games that we play. You know, if you play a lot of RPGs, if you play story and narrative based games, that's going to take longer than if you're just doing a bunch of shooters. And so that said, I like those in between games sometimes where you just have the, you know, certain kinds of games that are being applied. I like that. But 125 to 193 hours. Yeah, I mean, I am not. One thing is that I am not doing any of the kingdom stuff. And I am keeping to an absolute minimum. I'm not going to do every single side quest in the world, so hopefully that's going to move things forward a little bit. But yes, I don't deny the fact that this is a longer game, and that's fine. But it just means that that's something that we have to keep in mind as we go through. So, yeah. So I are firing this up now. Ba-ba-ba. Sorry. Okay. So on we go into the Troll Wilderness. Now I need to remember, excuse me, exactly what we were doing last time, because we actually had a pretty productive last session. We did a lot of different kinds of things, but I need to double check and see what quests we've got going on. Let's go make this king. Exactly. Yes. Okay, I vaguely remember. So let's take a look at the journal. Right. So one of the things here is that this place, we have to be careful because some of these places, some of the people in here are not necessarily going to be hostile. So I have to make sure that I take a very careful approach to that, because we met a troll coming in here that actually was like, oh, we get along with what they call bombas and all that stuff. So we're going to take care of that. This one I can't do until I level up, and we are making serious progress with that, as you can see. So I need to wait on that. Troll Trouble, this is what we're doing right now. I don't really care about Jubilost, but I guess I could do that if I had to. This thing may be actually, that I may find the guiding beacon here, the silver knitting hook, we'll find out, or the whip of the bone handle. And then this thing, which is those wisps, and I'm going to have to go back and deal with that later on. I'll take care of the coins for Dead Man's Eyes later on. This is the sort of basic dungeon, this big, long, endless dungeon type thing, which I'm not that interested in. I may come back to that at a later point. Certainly don't care about Harem at all. I'm not paying attention to these kingdom ones, other than the Ancient Curse thing, which I have to try to do for the main quest development. So, and then we've got these things, which are basically fetch quests, which whatever, like I can do that or not. So really, this one I'm interested in, and we're going to focus on that. The coins for Dead Man's Eyes I'm interested in. The Just Reward, obviously, I'm interested in, and then possibly doing the Build a Kingdom quest in there as well. That's what we're looking at. So, okay, let's do it. By the way, I have, because I haven't talked to, I haven't talked to GOG about this yet, so I'll let you folks know. I have stabilized my internet now, knock on wood, and it's still been suggested to me that I should consider getting Verizon Fios because I have access to it, so I may end up doing that as well. But in the meantime, I've got improved the cable internet to, it's about 35 down and 325 down and 35 up or something, which is pretty good. So I've got it nice and stable now, and so I have upped my bit rate here considerably, streaming now at about 4,000. It's still 720 frames and 60 frames per second, 720p, 60 frames a second, but my goal is to continue to up that a little bit as we have transcoder options and things like that. I don't want to shut anyone out from watching who has slower internet, but it really does make a difference in terms of how the stream and the webcam and all that stuff looks if I'm able to stream higher. And I've done some test streams, obviously on my own channel and so forth, where everything has been rock solid with no frames. So basically, yeah, Aaron, I've gone, basically I took it from, because it was before, it was always okay, it was always like, like it was still like 19, 20, 21, but it was erratic because of problems with the line, which they've now fixed. So Now I am streaming at about 4,000 bit rate, including, and then there's also the sound audio quality, which is up there as well. And so hopefully that's all going to make a difference. So.
It's just not my lucky day. Anything else?
There we go. That
Anything
time's
is
your lucky
possible.
day. All right. I really like this choke point idea. Nice. Yes to the... Actually, I can probably do that. Nope, 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 nope. Everyone position yourself there. Okay. Let's save it. And
I
now,
won't let you down.
I believe you've got a fireball wand. No time like the present.
I'm not afraid.
That's nice.
I'm leading you out of our story.
Wow. Alright, let's get Acid Splash on the not quite dead Troll Hound. Nice. Oh! That could have been done better.
This is for you!
Alright. I would like you, please. You're in a guarded stance, right? I'd like you to rage.
I still got it!
Whoa! What is going on with you? Why are you...
This won't kill me!
Whoa. What is going on there?
I'll survive. I always survive.
I'll fight if I have to.
Okay. Right. See, this is a really good choke point, which is why I don't want to move her, because she's doing a great job here. Alright, now I need you to Acid Splash. You're not like that at all. Better. Okay, can everybody focus on fighting you?
Serves you right.
This strike! My masterpiece!
I can't keep this up much longer.
This is not so hot. I'm not crazy about this because...
Me. I'll survive. I always survive.
Alright, now this is going to be tough.
You can't stop me.
Mere flesh wound!
Bad. Very bad. This is starting to turn out very badly.
Protect me, please. What a miserable last chapter.
This wound, my gift to you!
Alright, good. Now, I need you to Acid Splash. That could have been a lot worse, but it worked out. Good. All right. Good. Well, right. But the issue is the transcoding, and transcoding is not a guarantee. At least on my channel, it's not a guarantee because I'm an affiliate. I'm not a partner, so it's not guaranteed. It's common, but it's not guaranteed.
What's taking so long?
Now on GOG, which is partnered, it probably isn't a big deal. But that's the thing. You can't you can't guarantee transcoding, basically. So that's the issue there.
I thought you'd never ask.
Okay. What the... Oh, she fell because of... Oh, she probably fell because of burn.
Just
That's
letting the ink
unfortunate.
dry.
Okay. So... Yeah, I mean, for the GOG account, for sure. Like, that's... I was just pointing it out for GOG because it's something which I've noted about myself, you know, like on my own channel. So, I'm very low on these potions. Cure Light Wounds is not going to do a whole lot, frankly, with these folks. Got a bunch of Cure Lights back home at the castle, but that's not going to make a difference. Wand of Vanish, Wand of True Strike, Wand of Shield, Wand of Lit Blades, Wand of Fine Traps, Piercing Scream. Let's put a Scroll of Scorching Ray up there also. Okay, good. Wait, is that Fireball? Yeah, actually, I take that back. Fireball. Okay, lovely. Man, I love that trident. Okay, good. So, now... I took care of that. That's good. Whoops, my batteries died. My rechargeable battery has died. One moment. I like these rechargeable batteries, though. Usually these last me a week. About a week, almost two per battery. And so I'm saving a lot. I'm saving the environment in my own small way. Okay. So, let's make this... I'm going to put this under another because I don't love the fact that both of them have crippling blows. I don't like that at all. And honestly, my biggest problem with the game so far is that. My biggest problem with the game is this Death's Door thing. I mean, I guess you could probably change it around, but I don't want to move it down to easy difficulty just for that reason. But that is the one thing that kind of frustrates me. Well, I mean, there's a couple of, like, weird quirks, but that's one thing which is sort of notable to me as a constant irritant is that Death's Door thing. Because to me, it's basically busy work. Like, what I then have to do is basically set this up so I'm like... I'm not going to collect that even. Nah. So what I then have to do is I've got to go, I can leave, I can go back to the home base, I can rest, and like, can I do all of those things? Sure. But it's not, oh, natural armor +2, that would be very useful. So I can do that, but it's just kind of not really, I feel like my reaction to that ends up being like, okay, so it's not hard to do, but it's tedious. Is my feeling. And so I'm not crazy about that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Mesmerizing necklace. Okay. Right. My guess is that resting here is going to be impossible. That's my guess. Okay, let me rest up here. Seems like a perfect place to camp. But the truth is, I can't even do this right now because I've got to. I'm gonna have to leave, is what I got to do, because I can't do it with this few people. I guess I can try to rest Sound Below and. Well, that would help, Arinth, although, you know, I don't necessarily... I understand why that wouldn't make sense, you know, kind of logically. But the main thing is just not... The Death's Door thing is the problem. Like, I could even figure out a way to fiddle with resting, but the Death's Door thing can't just be taken care of by resting. You've got to go all the way either to Oleg's trading post in the north or to your own place in the south to be able to do that, which is irritating. Oh, really? I didn't know that, Likey. So my Aku?
Done.
I did not know that. Really? Aha. Seems hard to believe that I'm going to be allowed to rest here.
I'm there.
Okay. This is not likely to work, but I'll try. Definitely gonna need some good camp camouflage on this one. And let's do the haggis.
Face me if you dare.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way that that's actually going to work. Hey, what's up, Coven? No, that's no problem, dude. I see this as not very likely, so I'm probably going to have to go. And,
Let's make this quick.
Strike my masterpiece!
okay.
To victory!
Yeah, this is never going to work. This is never going to work. I'm too close. I mean, I know that I'm too close. It's never going to work. Our troll friend, you know, left, and ever since then, it's just been a bunch of troll attacks. I mean, not left. He's just like, he said the thing about how he's just like, oh, you know, it seems unlikely that there's a lot of trolls that don't see things the way I see things, basically, and that has been the case. No, Harry Sheriff, this is available. I wouldn't be playing a Steam version on GOG.com's channel. This is on GOG. This is also on GOG, and I'm playing the one that I got from GOG. So it is definitely not just Steam. Okay. Now, see, this is what I mean. So I gotta go... Ugh. Look at that. 2 days and 11 hours. Although, actually, I'll try to cut that down a little bit. See, I've got to go all the way back now to Tuskdale so I can get rid of that Death's Door thing. I hope the random encounter is...
Our life ends here!
Whoa. Greetings to you, good sires. Your money or your life, what do you say? I say go to hell.
Provoked. I'm writing you out of our story. This is for you. I'll fight if I have to.
thanks for your attempted disruption. Oh, I didn't know that, really, Coven? No, I didn't know that. I know, right, Aaron? Different system. Different system, for sure. And in case you're wondering why I'm not resting, I'm not doing that because I'm trying to get up here. Because resting isn't going to do me any real good. Oh, God. Troll clearing? See, I don't want to fight any of that. I don't want to deal with any of that stuff yet because... because I don't have the...
Adventures can wait.
Because I don't have the sort of... I'm not healthy enough. Oh, damn it.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
A test of my abilities.
You deserve it.
This strike, my masterpiece.
Valerie, can you move? Oh my God, you guys. Seriously? Okay, Valerie. Can we please get you now attacking the guy?
This will hurt.
Any last wishes?
Look at me, Gora! This wound, my gift to you!
Okay, let's get you acid splashing that one. Stefano Mosconi. That name sounds familiar to me. Cure moderate, that's good.
I'm hungry. When we stop.
Okay. All right. You see Sir Stefano Mosconi. Okay, I did recognize the name. There are a lot of trolls. Thank you, Lord Zombie, for the follow. I appreciate it. I know, it's just like, I'll be with you just 1 second. He looks reduced from when you first met him. His clothes are torn and blood-stained, and his waxed hair and mustache are bent at odd angles. Oh, this jerk. We meet again. I confess I never thought I'd be glad to see you. Sir Stefano, I barely recognized you without all the face powder. Oh my God, I'm so tempted, but I'm glad I made it in time. I bow to your dignity. Saving me here after unpleasant conversation back in your capital must have been controversial. I may even owe you an apology for my behavior. Despite the many flaws, your barony has some potential. The people here, yourself included, are passionate and ready to embrace progress. Not all countries are so open. The people of Galt might as well be a mob. Brevoy is eating itself from within by continual struggles for power. And Numeria, well, that's hardly a land at all. I'll show you barbarian strength. First, I show you the floor. But here I see a beginning of something greater. Your people admire you, respect you, and believe in a future with you as their leader. Not all may say the same. I will report this to my king, Iravetti. Maybe this barony is actually worthy of becoming Pitax's vassal. Vassal? Yes. What did you think I would offer? Do you think us equals? If your barony were even a hint of becoming a rival to Pitax, why His Highness Iravetti, why you would need to deal with that threat by vassal treaty, or by steel. I see gratitude is fashionably out of date in Pitax. Valerie's lips form a thin line, and Stefano flushes, not in anger, but shame. Why, my lady, on the contrary. It is because of gratitude I'm being candid with you right now. Please remain temperate. Stefano may be stupid, but dealing with him here and now would bring you that much closer to the Stag Lord and his bandits. Your honesty is welcome. Next time we meet, it could be on the battlefield. Valerie nods pensively beside you as though to herself. You understand perfectly well that her approval is meant for you. I will look forward to that meeting, Your Grace, however it unfolds. It has been an honor. Yeah, well, listen, bro. I forgot that this was that jerk. This guy... Okay.
Resting.
Onwards. Together.
Do you think?
On we
As
go.
you order.
The Typhoon Ling Ling. Is there, what is the status right now of Dorian? I know that I'm currently weighed down, and that's fine because I'm just trying to get back with all this stuff to sell it.
I need to catch my breath.
I wish there was another place beside Oleg, besides up here. Where is it? Beside Oleg's trading post, which is in the other end of the world, practically, or my own capital. I wish there was another way besides that or Greater Restoration that I could get rid of this Death's Door thing. Because it's...
Adventures can wait.
Let me... Alright, let's camp.
You are amazingly beautiful.
Wait.
No, I'm
I
not
forgot to set
flirting.
camouflage.
Although, I'm not saying I wouldn't like it.
Don't waste your time. Maybe someday I'll find someone to share my life with, but it will definitely be a man.
Okay. It's good to know. Thanks for the update. Skirting the southeast, glancing off Virginia slightly on its way north. Yeah, I saw that it looked like it was going to be pretty far. Boy, you know, the United States, like, really ended up dodging a bullet with that.
Catch my breath.
But I have to say, I can't even imagine what the people of the Bahamas are going through. I mean, pretty much it's just been sitting on the top of them the whole time. Like, I feel really, really bad for them. Okay. Hey, what's up, Kilgore? Okay, Testdale. Phew, finally. How you doing, man? Good to see you. How are you, sir? All right, so we're going to go talk to my guy who buys stuff from me.
Adventures can wait.
Oh, God. Already someone else is here. We've got to do this, and then we have to talk to the guy who buys the stuff. Then we have to rest, and we have to go right back to where we just came from. So, getting ready to go back to teaching next week. Same, except that I'm getting ready to go back to teaching on Thursday. I have some syllabi work that I have to do tonight, actually, and tomorrow. But otherwise, I think I'm in pretty good shape. It'll be a busy semester. Your Grace, today a letter from Brevoy was delivered to the castle. It was written by Fredero Sinnet, a paladin from the Order of the Eternal Rose. It appears that Sir Sinnet is claiming right to one of your companions who was brought up in his custody. Well, I'll leave it to you to handle this delicate matter. What? Oh, it's Valerie. So I have to talk to Valerie. Alright. Well, let's do this first. She's not going to be a fan. Let's do this. Let's rest. Let's talk to Valerie. Sell stuff. Trailblazer's Helm. Forest Knight's Bracers. Shards of the Ring of Reckless Courage. Cloak of Sold Souls. 300 coins. Token of the Dryad. Okay, cool. Yes, I did see that there. I think one of them was actually like a minister, if I'm not mistaken, of the Bahamas, and it was pretty scary stuff. I mean, they pretty much got a direct hit, and then it just stayed on top of the Bahamas, like the whole time. They showed something like 90% of the island was underwater, basically. Like, it was no joke. Okay. So, I need... We got 5 of those. Okay, let me take... No, I don't want all of those. What? Damn it. Is it control? No, is it alt? How do you split? I don't understand why you can't just... There. Just have to click and drag. Alright, let's make it 10. There we go. Yeah, I know Chocolate Fire Guard, but not for long. I came back here mostly because I knew that I would be overburdened. And I had stuff that I had to do. So I'm gotta go talk to Valerie about this thing that I just got. And then I gotta sell a bunch of stuff. And then I have to head right back to where I just was. Again, because of the stupid Death's Door thing. It's almost to the extent where if I get someone in Death's Door, I almost have to reload because otherwise it's such a pain to run back all the time. Because there's only 2 places on the map I can do it. It's really irritating. Having someone with a greater restoration spell that I could bring with me would probably help with that, but just in general. Alright, where's Valerie? Here's Valerie. Valerie, what's up? Glad to see you. Valerie, I've received a letter from Fredero Sinnott. He says I'm to free you from service and return you to Shellen. Really? May I take a look at this letter? Is that so? I see. My apologies, Arvin Eleron. I seem to have become the reason for this message and highly inappropriate demands it contains. I know this person. Fredero Sinnott is one of the mentors in the Order of the Eternal Rose, a true paladin of Shellen, one of those who insist they are right till the very end. He kept saying louder than anyone that Shellen herself predetermined my fate, even when I was packing my things before I left. Looks like he never came to terms with me leaving since he found me even here. But the nerve, the mistake of leaving our ranks, return to the path destined her by divine will. Since when does Fredero fancy himself the personal harbinger of his precious Shellen? Enough. We must put an end to this. If paladins of the Order of the Eternal Rose require another refusal, they shall get it. I'm going to the trading post with you to meet Fredero. I serve you. It's as simple as that. It's my decision, and I'm not going to change it just because someone from my past thinks otherwise. It's time to visit Oleg and Svetlana. Okay. So, we've got another quest to deal with.
In due time.
And we'll do that, but not until after we handle the Troll Wilderness thing. Yeah, well, in terms of the speed, right? I think the wind effect was not as... I believe the wind effect was not that enormous comparatively, but the speed of it, not the pace of it, but I mean the overall speed of the winds was crazy. All right. I don't need the Amulet of Natural Emerald +1 because everyone already has that. Okay, offer. Shard of Knight's Bracers I'm saving. Saving that too. Look at that dart again. All right. Okay. Okay. Potatoes. Sigh +1. Okay, so Masterwork Longsword, Masterwork Longsword. I have to think about that dart. That's a lot of money, but Let's get rid of that. Now we're getting this down to something more reasonable. Okay. Good, good, good. Much better. Now we need a... Wait, don't I have half plate that I'm giving up? Or maybe I already sold that. Must have already sold that. All right. So the next thing I need is I need to get some scrolls. Probably could use a fireball wand too, but that's expensive. Where are my potions at? Am I out of those potions? Really? Alright, well. Tristan is the only one who can use this? Man, really? Alright, I'm gonna have to go up to her. Let's see. So, restoration. I could use greater restoration. And healing. Alright, I think that's good. So, let's take a look at this. Let's get restoration and healing going. Although first, I want to see about this dart. 3 to 6 damage. Enhancement +2. Range is not great, though. Alright, I'll have to think about that. Okay, right. Let's go get some healing potions. I hope you have some, Zarch. Yeah, I've been doing that bear thing, actually. I didn't do it just then, but I have been doing that, and it does help. You're right. Okay, show me your wares. Okay, I need healing potions. Wow, you are out of healing potions, huh? Well, crap. Okay, well, I have a feeling I'm going to be needing some fireball stuff. And I think I'm also going to probably need to get that fireball wand. So let's get that.
I'm there.
Let's go talk to Hassif. Yeah, it gets frustrating after a while. So, right, this is like the date from newest to the oldest. Right, and then scrolls and things as well. But right, so let me actually double checking to see. This is 16,000, man. 18,000 is still really expensive. But all right, where's the wand at? I know I've got wand of fireball. Yeah. And I haven't been getting stuff on the advice of chat, which said that I would find more stuff that rather than having to use my own, and I accept that. So I'm like, okay, well then there you go. Okay, good. Got the wands. That's lovely. All right, now for you, Cure Light is not going to do anything for you. Cure Moderate's not great either, but it's better. Cure Moderate, Cure Moderate. Okay, Amiri, what have you got? Cure Serious, good. You've got a bunch of Cure... Well, you have a bunch of Cure Moderates, actually. You have a couple of Cure Lights. That makes sense for you, as does this. And you've got Cure Light. I really should... Okay. That's fine. What's up, Hippo? Chat lies. Okay. And we're overloaded because we've only got one person right now. And that's how they handle it. Okay, good. That's fine. So... Okay, so now we've got Unwanted Legacy. Oh, sorry. Shellen's chosen. I'll worry about that later. Right now I'm going back and dealing with the troll trouble. Okay, let's save it in the city. Alright. Now, back to the troll world. And see, all of that I had to do right then. Now, I did do a couple of other things that were sort of story-related on the way back because of encounters I had. But all of what I just did there, I had to do because of the Death's Door thing. Which, I gotta be honest, now I gotta go all the way back down to Troll Wilderness. And that's kind of... it's not... Okay. Let's save this as... Actually, no, I can just quick save it. Alright, on we go. Try to avoid. Failed to sneak past him. Too bad. That's why you have to save. I don't like doing those long trips because of the introduction, so... Oh, hi. Is this an attempted
can't stop me.
ambush? You guys are so cute at that age.
Taste my fury. Hey, can I die?
Okay, well there's an example of how I'm going to immediately reload it because the ambush happened and I absolutely 100% refuse to go back to the capital again because someone's at death's door. In fact, I need to check and see if I can just shut off the death's door option. I wonder if that's even an option. It is? Good. Goodbye. I hate death's door. I just realized, why am I continuing to put up with it? Like, it annoys me, and it's tedious, and so I'm done with it. Good. Yay. Alright, good. Because the rest of it, like resting and all that, like, that's just Icewind Dale stuff. That's fine. But, I know, exactly, right, Dracunis? I mean, that's the thing. I don't, you know, people are always like, well, you can just turn it to story mode. Well, I don't want to make it nothing of easiness. I don't want it to be, like, no challenge at all. I just find that's not challenge. That's just tediousness, you know?
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
You know, I'm wondering if I should stop. I think I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to go to Secluded Lodge here, see if maybe this becomes an extra place, like a sanctuary for stuff. And then I'm going to go on to... Okay. Then we're going to go on to the Troll Clearing, where I'm going to have to deal with trolls, obviously. And then I'm going to continue on to the Troll Wilderness, since it's en route anyway. Hey, what's up, Dizzy? How you doing, man? I am doing well. How are you, man? I was actually lurking in your Battlestar Galactica stream, but just for a little bit the other day. So I haven't had a chance to really... I didn't get a chance to really look into it.
Consider me provoked.
Adventures can...
Why did we have... Right, we're going to reload. Okay, sounds good. Good luck with everything, Coven. Yeah, you really liked it? Wait. It's... Did you just say it's up there with... I went the wrong way. Did you just say it's up there with, Alien vs. Predator 2? What's up, Vargas? How you doing, man? Really?
We should gather our strength.
I wasn't aware that Alien vs. Predator... Okay. Because you said it was the best Battlestar-themed game, and then you said, like, Alien vs. Predator. I'm like... Alien vs. Predator is a themed... I did not know that. I was really loving the idea of like the Cylon Alien crossover.
Need to catch my breath.
In due time.
Nice. Alright, well, what's up, Secluded Lodge? A sturdy, dour-faced dwarf stands before you, hands on her hips. Despite the wrinkles on her face, she looks more than capable of handling herself. Cylonian, there you go. She eyes you up and down. First time here, is it? House rules are simple. Don't trouble the other guests. Clean up your own mess and don't cross me or the sky'll be a roof. Name's Dumra, but don't call me if you need anything. Guests attend to themselves. Dumra? Niece of Shira? Okay. What is this place? Can't you see for yourself? A place where people can rest after the hunt, enjoy a tankard or two, and fill their gullet. The nearest tavern's far, you know. How long have you been living here? Many years now. I know the whole neighborhood. Flatlands and the swamps. This place is rather secluded for travelers in. This is not an inn. It's my home. I hunt for a living and let other fellow hunters spend a night here if they find themselves too far from a tract. What's the main hunter's prey in these parts? On the flatlands they go for fox and deer, birds in the swamp. There's always a chance of running into something more dangerous, of course. That's enough about your lodge. See your wares. Ooh! A Torag's pendant. Nice. A little unexpected, but I'll happily take it. I'd like to spend a night here. 7 gold pieces. 7 gold pieces? I'm a ruler of these lands. Shouldn't I rest here without paying? Alright, here's your key. Yeah! Free place to stay, chat. Free place to stay. Yeah, Kilgore, by the way, I was also lurking for a while in your Daggerfall Unity stream. And that was good times. I love how the game looks really good, and then all the characters are flat. So they look good, but then they're like, whoo, and you're like... Reminded me of playing like some of my old TRS-80 games back in the day. I'm really hoping this is a place where I could get... Like, does anybody know if I used this, could I use this for... I mean, it doesn't matter because I'm not doing Death's Door anymore, I guess. But that would leave more than just Tuskdale. So. Hey, Tokenita Jigjo Curry, thank you for the sub to GOG.com. Happy DRMing, guys. Thank you for the 2-month sub. And by the way, remember everybody, it is September, so Tier 1 subs are 50% off if you are new Tier 1 subs, I should say. And if you're converting a Twitch Prime sub or a gift sub into a Tier 1 sub, you get half off of that too. So that would be awesome. Yeah, the old Viewmaster slides, exactly. Don't they pay taxes? Yeah, man, but I make it possible for them to be able to earn their income. That's the way I look at it. This is interesting. Is that troll clearing? Ah, okay. I think I'm going to hit up that troll clearing. The small glade showed signs of brutal troll feasts. It was littered with gnawed bones, the ground was furrowed with marks from huge feet, the trees held gouges from sharp claws, and the branches had been adorned with the skulls of humans and animals, both old and new. Unfortunately, the trolls' tracks vanished outside the glade, but we could tell that the trolls use this place often. Sorry to realize. Thank you, Nonstop, for the resub, the 33 months on a 14-month streak. Thank you so much, Nonstop. Thank you. Welcome back to the GOG.com community. Nonstop, very generous. Of course, member of both GOG.com and my own channel. Okay. Sorry, I just had to make a note for myself not to forget something for after the stream. You beat this game yesterday. Nice, dude. All right. Of course... Let's see, unfortunately the trolls' tracks vanished outside this glade, but we could tell that the trolls use this place often. Of course, we'd already found the trolls' lair, but this spot would give us a chance to catch a few more of the beasts by surprise. Ambush time. Trolls were really taking their time. The sun rose higher and higher, but we heard nothing from the woods but birdsong and the buzzing of insects. The fruitless waiting began to tire us out. Amiri killed time sharpening an already razor-sharp blade. Octavia looked around impatiently, tugging on her long hair occasionally. She was clearly bored out of her mind. Kept waiting. As the sun set, the glade was still empty. Darkness spread across the scraps of the troll's feast, and the grass began to fill with the dim lights of fireflies. Having caught a firefly, Octavia entertained herself by watching it crawl across her slim fingers. Keep waiting. Ambushes take time. We continued waiting in the hope that the trolls would show themselves eventually. It was late at night. We listened to the sounds of the forest, waiting to hear the roar of a troll at any moment. Instead, all we heard was the hooting of owls. It's a good question. It's actually just the default from the alert ones, actually. What's up, Takanjia? It is theoretically distributed among the team members. I will allow the team members to say how much of that sub money they've received. Yeah, it's technically it's divided among us. And of course, obviously, GOG itself has to take a cut as well. Actually, what happens is that Dizzy plays and Takanjia get all of it. You know, we've been negotiating with them to distribute our amounts, but it's been very difficult. Dizzy keeps like doing the druid like emote and everything, and like, you know. So, and Takanjia, you notice that Takanjia, so he lives in Canada, which is a far better country than my country. And so he just gets to like, all that money goes to his sweet, like, his like multi-level mansion that he has on the shores of British Columbia, you know. So it's good stuff. Got to get that yacht money. You guys should see it too. Like literally Takanjia's yacht is just a huge red and white ship with a massive maple leaf on the side. Like, it is no joke, man. $5 Polish pastry gets converted to 6,000 Canadian dollars, exactly. No, as far as I know, I believe it's just Team Division is equal. I don't know that, Coven. I think it's uneven, though. All right, we kept waiting. With little hope remaining, we decided to give the trolls one more chance to show up. The sky began to lighten. The hooting owls gave way to twittering morning birds. We rubbed our eyes as we looked around the glade yet again. Suddenly a loud cracking sound came from the bushes. Alert now, we reached for our weapons, but instead of trolls, what we saw jump into the glade was a huge deer. Failed to check. Arrows buzzed through the air, but none hit the target. The animal disappeared behind the trees immediately. After all that waiting, we clearly weren't in top form. Perhaps it was best that it hadn't been the trolls after all. Okay. That was odd.
Why don't we set up camp?
All right, I'm going to try to make it to here.
Resting would be nice,
And
don't
then
you think?
rest. Just want you to get there. Yeah, apparently. But it wasn't good enough. See how exhausted I am? Okay. Rest. This time we're going to manage this differently. We got to put you in there for camouflage. And let's see. Do some seasoned wings and thighs.
How do you manage to keep your cool in battle? I always get
I know,
terribly
right, Chocolate?
worried. What if something goes wrong and we all get eaten up?
Okay, see you, Coven. Drive
I
safe.
worry too. But I'm encouraged by the battle songs of brave little bard.
Main cook prepared an excellent seasoned wings and thighs. Okay. Ah, success. Success. Troll sightings is a failure. I don't know why. Okay, whatever. All right, good. We're all rested. Lovely. All right, continuing. All right. Let's get over the... We're finally back to the troll wilderness. About 80 miles away. Oh man. I hope you get paid extra for those runs, Coven. Can you at least stop by a Dairy Queen on your way to this delivery? Can you make it worth your while? I feel like if you can add in a stop at a Dairy Queen, that would make it worth it. Thank you, Inspector Admirable. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the GOG.com community. Hey, Spurious ECG with the resub. They have subscribed for 38 months. They're the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you, Spurious. Good to see you, man. It's been a little while. Hope all is well. Welcome, welcome. And incentive pay for the week we're on call plus overtime for any hours over 40. That's cool. I mean, that's good, I guess, Coven, right? Like, I remember talking to Shattermage about this, who, of course, is a pilot. And, you know, I was talking to him right around the Thanksgiving time, and I'm like, oh, you know, it sucks you have to fly on this day. He's like, yeah. He's like, on the other hand, it's some. He said something like, it pays the hell out of the bills, like when you get incentive pay of this particular kind. And I was like, all right, well, that's cool, and that's good. Okay, here we go. Ow.
Work.
That didn't work. Let's try it again.
That was easy.
That's what I meant to do. Okay, good. Now we go back. All of that just to be able to... Trollhound is still there.
What troubles you?
Troubles me is that you're not getting into your position. Okay. Good. He's like the wind. Because I do dispatch and deliver and call the week I'm on call, I get 400 incentive pay for the week before taxes. Nice. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, great. Troll lair. This looks promising. Actually, you know what? I should save this under a hard save of ARF continuing. Right. Okay, let's do it.
I'm there.
Oh, hi. Hello. Hi. Oh, hi. That's a lot of trolls. A howling crowd of trolls waits by the entrance, nice phrase, of an ancient dwarven fortress. They growl, pound the stone floor with their fists and clubs, and spit curses at you. Each sound is magnified, hammering the walls like a drum. Despite this display, however, the trolls do not attack as if awaiting a command or permission. Hope so, Chocolate. The troll stands at ease beside the base of a huge fractured Torag statue. He's not the biggest or scariest among the other trolls, but there's an odd supremacy in his moves and in his eyes. Supremacy both over his kin and over you. The brand mark on his pelt is almost worn off. It pulses weakly in unison with his heartbeat.
Ah, yes. You're standing on the threshold of the castle of Hargulka, the Troll King. King Hargulka not invited you, Borba.
I'm guessing you, Hargulka?
You guess yourself? Or you have help? No, not yourself. King Hargulka gave you a hint. Smart, Borba. So smart. Tartuk, the Kobold King, made trolls immortal. Taught us to talk with Borba. Now trolls are smarter than Borba. Stronger than Borba. Better than Borba. What you say, Borba? What you say now? When trolls are better than you.
You're the king of trolls, I'm the king of humans. Let's make peace as rulers do. Your people won't go near our villages, and in turn, we will leave you be.
King Tartuk wants to make deals with Borba. King Tartuk teaches us not to eat Borba. Hargulka disagrees. Borba sly. Borba not respect trolls. Want to fool trolls. Make trolls weak. Trolls will not be Borba's dogs. Hargulka will conquer you. Destroy your homes. Then Hargulka and Tartuk will start to make deals with you. You not leave this place, dumb Borba should not have come. Hargulka needs to prepare, though. Find Hargulka later, if you can, stranger. Der Borba, der Garbazard!
Whoa. What happened? He just defiled a freaking...
Can you make an epic pose?
What?
I need inspiration.
He just defiled a freaking the Torag statue. It's an outrage.
Taste my fury.
Wow. Welp. That's interesting. And again, Tartuk, which is Tartuccio, that guy has been, like, throughout the whole game so far.
Anything is possible.
Escape. Access. Yes.
There we go. That guy has been a big, big problem. Alright. Let's save this as ARV continuing. Okay. Solid dwarven masonry couldn't stand against troll rage. Once majestic, now the statue of Torag is turned into a pile of stones broken by the troll's blow. Its debris blocks your way, so you'll have to look for some roundabouts. Man. I'll find the roundabouts. I'll find a way to make it out. To send the day away. I've gotta find the trolls and the kobolds in the valley. In and around the lake. Mountains come out of the sty and we killed them. Yeah, exactly, Chocolate. Why can't I just walk over it, right? It doesn't look like that high. Like, oh gosh. Yeah, we'd have to carry Lindsay, but I mean, everybody else would be fine.
Let us
troll
strike
hound.
as one.
And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me!
That trident, I'm loving it. Oh, nice. Okay.
Do what I must.
I am what I am. I know. It'll be like one of those things like you can put, like they talk about this all the time with, like, you know, cows. Like you can just put, like, a fence. Even if they could just walk through the fence, they just see the fence and they're like, well, that's a fence. I guess I won't be leaving home today. Like, oh man, that's funny. Open, says me. Aha.
This is going
To victory!
Wow, look at that. Didn't even get to me.
burn.
You deserved it. You think that hurts?
This will hurt.
Okay, now we need acid splash. Oh, I didn't realize there was still a troll hound down there. I was like, I thought I was just dealing with this guy. Cure light wounds, whatever, whatever. Spin, whatever. Okay. Give him a red herring with a troll. True, the cow brain would probably. Oh. Oh God. I literally just stopped. I'm like,
I did as you asked.
it was. They have a cave troll. Yes. That would probably be a very strong comparison for the cow brain. I think if that's where you're going with that, I'm with you, Chocolate. Because boy is AI dumb. Although, you know, it hasn't been awful. You just really need to really set it properly. So.
I'm off.
Ooh, hey. The land far beneath. Seems perfectly safe.
I did as you asked.
Gold ring, jade, moonstone, camping supplies. Good. 5 gold rings. Oh, that's all? Okay, well, that's fine. Good.
We will prevail.
Oh, better raise this. I love these little carders where these two can block it.
I see.
There we go. Lovely. All right, cure serious. I like that. Good. So far, so good.
In due time.
Okay, as we make our way around the outside. Ah, well,
I'm listening.
honestly, a lot of it is just continuing to work on her, on what I gave her. Like this stag helmet allows me, or not stag helmet, amulet of natural armor +2, the breastplate +1. The Cloak of the Winter Veil improved my saving throws. Explorer's Belt gives me an enhancement bonus to con, which also helps with that. A Ring of Protection. I still want to... She's still not good enough, though. Like, 21 is not good enough. Valerie is ridiculous. Like, 32 is pretty awesome, and I'm going to keep increasing her because she's my almost literal tank, quite honestly. But the rest of this is just trying to build up as much as I possibly can. Trying to build up these... what do you call it? Trying to build up their skills, their AC, because I still need her to be able to stand up for stuff. And I mean, I can also do other things. I could get, you know, bark skin on her. I could get other stuff like that to help. So, yeah, but I think, let me check though, because I looked at this before. No, you see? Here. You see? It's a different kind of AC, so it actually does do it. And I think the D&D rules are slightly different for this. But I've tried putting on a second Ring of Protection, I believe, and it hasn't really done the job, which is frankly unfortunate, because I would really, really like it if I could get a second Ring of Protection or bracers or basically your boots or anything that would improve her AC, because 21 is still too low. And I don't want to just load her down with a bunch of stuff. As it is, this breastplate +1 is a little much for her because it sort of reduces her. She's my big frontline DPS person. Like, she can annihilate people. And then my main, Arvanelleron is my main character, can do a lot of that too. I like this setup. The main problem is the lack of healing. That's the main problem, is that the healing is just not as good as I would like it to be. So that's the big weakness in this build. And I could fix that if I took Tristan or even Harem, but I don't like Harem. And although I like Tristan, I find... nice. I find Kaleki, right? No, Kanera. Her sister is Kaleki. I find them to be a really interesting character, so I'd rather have that be the character. Cure Light. This is the thing that I wanted to adjust. I want you to have a Cure Moderate. No. When I said Cure Moderate, I meant it. Thank you. Okay, Cure Light is fine. Cure Light is fine. Okay, good. Yeah, and Tristan is, like, I think Tristan's probably the best pure healer in the game. And I don't mind him. He's okay as a character. Harem I actively dislike. I find him annoying. And Tristan, I don't mind, but I don't think he's particularly interesting. But in terms of his group heals and stuff, he's the best healer. But it would just be a shame to me if I had to start, like, doing things based purely on, you know, kind of min-maxing my party. I'd rather not do that. Rusted Dwarven Key, Silver Ring. Commandant's Journal, huh? What's that say? I love this trident of hers, though. I just love the way it looks. All right. The tome, Commandant's Journal, first half. The tome is made of a high-quality parchment and bound in good leather, but it's torn apart and stained with mud. Most of the pages are missing. There's an inscription on the inner part of the cover written by a steady hand. This journal belongs to Rodvig Langebook, the 4th Commandant of the Bronze Shield Fortress. Erastus 4498. Today my father, Unthal Langebook, has handed me the command over the Bronze Shield Fortress and headed home to the Five Kings Mountains. He said he's become too old and hoped to die in his old place in his homeland mines, not in this Torag forgotten land. He's left his post and many of the defenders disapprove, but as for me, I don't blame him. I gave him my last farewells and returned to the fortress, which is mine from now on. Lamachan 4498. Lots of carts on the road. They carry grains, vegetables, meat. Lamachan is a good month. Tolls this month always bring good profits, even when the year is poor. Too bad that's not enough to compensate for everything we spend on food during the other months. Otherwise, we could make the annual balance 0 at least. The Road of Shields has made us bankrupt. For 300 years now, our 3 clans have been guarding human lives at our own expense. I'll check that in a second. Yeah, it's less an anti-Tristan thing, Vandalier, and more a pro everybody else. Like, so the thing is, Octavia is an arcane trickster and is very important to my party's overall build. Plus, I like her. Lindsay I like as a character, and she really is good for buffs and things of that sort. I've already talked about how I really like Canary. This would be the one that Tristan would actually, Kaleki/Canera. This is the what I would basically replace. Tristan would be replacing this person as the healer. But she's actually pretty effective in a lot of combats. And then I love the sort of dual thing with her sister. It's almost like having 7 characters instead of 6. That's my main guy. So obviously I'm not going to get rid of him. And then these two are my only damage dealers / semi-tanks. And really of that group, only Valerie's the real tank. So that's the issue, really. Kuthona 4498. Even the winter is not a real winter in this godforsaken land. When was the last time I saw the snow? I mean real snow, like home in the Five Kings Mountains. Not this pathetic excuse for snow which falls here from time to time. Local villagers could have gathered 4 harvests this year if they weren't so lazy and worked a trifle harder. The winter is too weak in river kingdoms. Damned rivers don't freeze hard enough for our road to be able to compete with them as the best trade route. What was King Talric thinking when he ordered the construction of an overland road in a place called the River Kingdoms? Well, maybe he thought of fame for the dwarven people, dreaming of regaining our former glory. Maybe he hoped that the locals would abandon river routes infested by pirates for the safety of our track with its fortresses and watchtowers. At least I know for sure what our grandfathers and fathers were thinking, that too many resources and too much effort had already been invested in this road to just abandon the project. They were hoping something would change and the gold would flow to our pockets in steady streams, just like King Talric had promised. So they went on spending our money, efforts, years, and lives. Abadius 4499. Dwarves are patient, but there is a limit to every patience. The treasury of the Langebook clan is almost empty, and I know for sure that the Wardashes and Skegs are doing no better than we are. It's ridiculous and bitter to recollect that while building this fortress, our ancestors had made several secret rooms to store the future immeasurable treasures. It's impossible to deny it. We are the last generation of the Road Shields. If some wonder fails to happen in the near future, we'll have to return to the Five Kings Mountains in shame. Farist 4499. Disturbing news comes from Rossland. Hordes of barbarians plunder its lands. The sword lords beg for help no one is able to give them. We scarcely have enough resources to keep garrisons at the fortresses. If Rossland falls, what happens to the trade? Who in the whole world will need the shield road? The rest of the pages are missing. That's interesting. Wow, look at... Yeah, I just saw that, Chocolate. Holy cow. So that's good. I need to get that level up before I can take on the main quest with him. That annoys me, by the way, that I need to go and do that on my own with him. That's very frustrating. Okay.
Let's make this quick.
Oops.
Do not falter!
Okay, let's rage. Okay.
Masterpiece!
Can you take care of this troll hound? Oh, wait.
Take you.
Acid splash to this one, please. There we go. Short sword, no. Okay. All right, and as you can see, we are now ready to level up, which is good. Sun disk. I'll worry about that sun disk in a minute. Let's get ourselves positioned first.
You should take a look.
Applause, please.
Kind of amazed we didn't get hit by that trap fighting just then. Okay, let's save it. Actually, wait.
I'm glad you called.
Before we save it, let's bring your sister in. And let's have you heal Amiri. Alright, I think that's pretty good for now. Okay, level up time. Let's do it. Heading to level 7? Yes, level 7. Alright, so Fighter Tower Shield Specialist. Armor training. So at 7th level, a fighter can move at his normal speed while wearing heavy armor. That's what I like to see. Tower Shield training. Let's see. 3rd level, the armor penalty is reduced by 3. Maximum dexterity bonus allowed by his tower shield increases by 2. And so we're going to get both of those here. So for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It is Bifukuri, similar to D&D, in that it was originally, it's Pathfinder, and Pathfinder was originally taken from D&D 3.5, and then it went in a different direction a little bit, but it definitely has very much its roots in D&D for sure. What's up, Coyote? All right. Yes, and we get a thing. Do we get a level up here? Recommended ability. Oh, I don't have any ability points yet. I was like, wait, what? Okay, so we got that for 7. Let's see. Lore religion. I like the idea of mobility, though. Okay. I've been doing that because to sort of compensate for the heaviness of the rest of her armor. Okay, so now we've got weapon specialization, bonus combat feat, and so on. So we've got weapon specialization. Ooh, can I... Can you go away? Thank you, Nub Sandwich. Welcome to GOG. Okay, let's see. Armor focus. Heavy armor would increase my AC, which would be nice. I'm thinking about that very seriously. Armor focus I'm considering. Hammer the gap. It's interesting. Iron will. On a power attack. Vital strike. Yeah. Skill focus. Okay. So it's either weapon specialization or shield focus. So the problem is, though, only bastard sword, right? So I can't do it in trident. That's what I would like to do. All right. I'm not going to do weapon specialization. I actually think I'm going to do attack armor focus because she has got heavy armor already, and I'd like to be able to increase that AC bonus. What? Oh. Oh, wait. I already have that one. Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad. I take that back. I already have that. So, you may make a number of additional attacks of opportunity per round equal to your dexterity bonus. Let me go check this again. So I can make another attack with her? That's useful, actually. Okay, I thought I could get that again. I forgot it was stacked. So, yeah, she's the tank. She's definitely my tank. Alright, so I'm thinking about combat reflexes. Then. So I could do that, or I could do... I'm not going to do stealthy. Yeah, an improved initiative is always a positive, you know, as well. Die hard, especially hard to kill. Orc ferocity. So... Is her name Darkness? No. Why am I able to pick Die Hard? I don't understand. I've got confused about this before. It doesn't have the following features: Orc Ferocity. Does that mean that I can get it anyway? Because I really like this idea of Die Hard. I'm thinking about this. Or also possibly Hammer the Gap. But I'm thinking Die Hard and then maybe, where is it? The requirement is to not have Orc Ferocity. Oh, okay. Got you. And have Weapon Focus. So what I'm thinking about is either Die Hard, or I'm thinking about the possibility as well of getting Weapon Focus in... the ones I already have. Getting Weapon Focus in the Trident, which I'm using right now. My worry about that is that I may end up finding something that's better than the Trident. And this is, I don't want to overdo it, you know what I mean? So... yeah, I guess I could get, for her and Amiri, I guess, I could do that too. I guess I could do coordinated maneuvers. Like coordinated defense. Type of thing. That's not a bad idea either. Yeah. Precise strike. Yeah, but I need her to survive. I'm not worried about the amount of damage she's doing. I need her to survive. I think I'm going to look at maybe coordinated defense. Although, wait, though. Now, see, I need to remember what the heck combat maneuver defense is. I need to remember what that is. Because isn't that something I have to activate? I need to recall how you do that. Full disclosure, I am a 30... no, longer than that. Since I was 35-year veteran of D&D, but not Pathfinder. Oh. Okay. Yeah, you're right then. Then you folks are right. Then I should not do that. Okay. So, coordinated maneuvers... The problem is that most of the time, I'm not flanking a creature with Amiri and Valerie. Most of the time, I'm blocking them. Like, they're side to side, you know? I'm not usually flanking, because doing so would basically be too dangerous for the rest of my party. So that's the problem with that. And that's the same situation with the precise strike. Wait, what? Really? Seriously, is that right? I did not know that. Is that true? Really? Okay, I totally did not realize that. That's definitely not the way it is in D&D. Wow, okay. I did not know that. Then that definitely makes a lot more sense. Okay, so then flanking bonus and attack rolls or outflank. Oh, so it should be outflank for both. It totally should be outflank for both. +2 to hit is a far more... Yeah, wow, I didn't realize that. That's crazy. I thought it was on opposite, you know, like flanking. What flanking is. So +2 to hit is far more valuable. Wait, I'm not understanding, though. Precise strike is 1d6. So outflank is what we're talking about. That makes a lot more sense. That's not +2 to hit. That's +4 to hit. I had no idea, because they're always attacking the same creature. Oh, I see what you're saying. +2 to +4. Right, I gotcha. Okay, well then that's obvious. Then it's definitely outflank. I had no idea that that was the case. I am very, very pleased. I wish I had known that before, but that's awesome. Okay, outflank. So I need to remember to get outflank for Amiri. Yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha. I did not realize that. Okay, so outflank for Amiri for sure. My stealth. Okay. Amiri. Damage reduction. Okay, that's going to be sick. Wow. Outflank is going to be sick. All right. That is going to be awesome. Here we go, people. Where's my outflank at? There it is. Yeah. 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 Right, and I have an archer, actually, already, Mark. So, that's really sweet. Damage reduction, that's nice. That's awesome. Okay. I'm very excited to see them in combat now. Because the big issue has been Amiri does a lot of damage. Valerie doesn't do so much damage. Valerie's a tank. If both of them are getting that attack, +2 each... I didn't realize... See, the thing is, Fitzel, normally I'm fighting with those two are literally fighting the same creature. Occasionally they split, but almost always, 90% of the time, they're fighting the same creature at the front of the line. So I thought flanking is the way it is in D&D or most places, where someone has to walk around, you know, has to be on the other side, thereby flanking the person, so that you have one person on this side and one person on this side. Having two people just side by side attacking and having that count as a flank changes everything. I did not know that's how it was, so that's pretty awesome. Okay, meanwhile... Alright, not Arcane Trickster. Eldritch Knight. Nope. Dragon Disciple. Nope. Mystic Theurge. Duelist. Nope. That's cool. Alright, I was just checking. I'm staying with Ranger. Staying with Ranger. Stay a while and listen. Okay. Right. So, your perception is supposed to be amazing. So is your stealth. Your mobility really matters. And yes. Okay. Alright. Now, clustered shots. You take a moment to carefully aim your shots, causing them all to strike nearly the same spot. Full attack to make multiple ranged weapons against the same opponent. Total damage from all hits before applying that opponent's damage reduction. That's nice. Deadly aim. -1 penalty on all ranged attack rolls to gain a +2 bonus. I don't love that. Many shot. If the attack hits, both arrows hit. Precision-based damage and critical hit damage only once. Weapon focus now. So, this is interesting. Clustered shots. Alright, so let's see. Clustered shots. Full attack to make multiple ranged weapon attacks against the same opponent. Total the damage from all hits. Okay. It's possible. Or many shot. I'm trying to decide between many shot. I don't love that -1 to hit. I'm trying to decide between many shot and clustered shots. I'm thinking, yeah, I feel the same way, Mark. I'm beginning to think many shot makes more sense. I think I'm going to go with that. Okay. Look at those spells. I love it. Okay, and gets my hide armor. Yeah, okay. Lovely. Alrighty. Seventh level, a kineticist learns to use another element or expands her understanding of her own element. Gains all composite blast wild talents as prerequisites she meets. Kinetic blast. D6 plus 1, every 2 kineticist levels beyond first. Nice. Okay. Yeah, similar then. Dizzy. You feel like it should be more than that? Oh, wait. I haven't done anything yet. How about I... What's your perception? Oh, wait, you really can increase your perception. I like that. Okay. Now. They want me to do weapon focus, really? Oh, thank you, Vagrant. This is my longtime mic that I've had for years and years called the MXL 990. And I'm running it through a Xenix mixer and a Alesis 3630 compressor. And also an Alesis Nanoverb for my little echo effect that I sometimes do. Yep, it's an XLR mic. XLR mics are awesome, man. XLR into the mixer, mixer into the computer, profit. XLRs are great. Okay, so let's see. What do I want for this one? Improved initiative is a good possibility. Defensive combat training. Wait. You can get a weapon focus in kinetic blast? Oh, well, guess what we're doing? Freaking hell yes, we're going to do this. What's up, Miranda? Yeah, the mixer definitely helps. What's up, Suboth? I didn't know that you could get, that you could actually do a weapon focus of the kinetic blast. That's sweet. Okay, good. Yeah, but you know, see, Beth, I mean, I agree with you. I prefer turn-based myself, but it's pretty close, honestly. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Weapon focus. That's what I'm talking about. Your path is complete. All right, now I would like you to bring in your sister. She needs to level up, too. It's going to be kineticist. Shooting explosives. Oh, really? I didn't even know that. I mean, this comes in the tradition of real time with pause, so I think I've always just thought about that, really. Okay, so guess what this is going to be, although... No, it'll be water, but that's not the one I want anyway. Okay, Kinetic Blast is crazy. Water. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Nice. Water and cold. That's sweet. That is sweet. Okay, good. Now, bring back your sister, please. Good. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet. Okay. Now, 2 left. Lindsay and Octavia. Alright, first the Bard. Inspire Competence, right? It's just improving that thing I already have. Bardic Performance. Can start a Bardic Performance as a move action instead of a standard action. That's nice. And we'll get a feat. Alright, let's get some points going on here. First of all... Alright. Now, let's see. I'm wondering about actually using, I'm wondering about the possibility of, yeah, exactly, Steam would be the case there, I guess. I'm wondering about the possibility of allied spellcaster. What do you folks think about that? Because the thing is, well, she doesn't actually, I don't know how much she actually uses spells. Octavia is using spells all the time. But if I had her allied spellcaster, then I could have Octavia with allied spellcaster. That'd be pretty useful. No. That's no. I know, Mark, but this is not a kineticist. This is my bard who would be next to Octavia, who's an arcane trickster. They're in the back line. I'm not talking about my kineticist. Yeah, this is Lindsay. So I'm trying to decide. I mean, this is less for her than it is for Octavia. Because if Octavia had those spells and is standing next to Lindsay, that makes a big difference. You know? So that's what I'm trying to think about. Ugh. Yeah, but that's not what this is. This is when you're adjacent to an ally who also has this feat. You receive a +2 bonus on concentration checks and levels checks made to overcome spell resistance. This is not if someone's next to you. This is you being next to your party member is what I'm talking about. So if I give Lindsay allied spellcaster and Octavia has allied spellcaster, then she would have a +2 bonus on checks to overcome spell resistance of creatures that she's firing spells away at. So this is not a something is coming towards you, you got to defend yourself type of thing. That's like a Civ thing, right? Dizzy? That's like a Civ love, basically. Alright, so I'm thinking about... Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because that's true. That's a good call. Okay, well, I'll think about that with Octavia for sure. Wonder about Arcane Strike for her. Is that a like, can I... So it's a swift action, but can you click it so that it's always on? Oh, so it won't... you mean that it won't stack with those? Oh. Oh, that's the answer. Extra performance. I didn't see that. That's the answer. Okay, spells. Okay. Unbreakable Heart. 1 round per level. Haze of Dreams. I already have, okay. So Hideous Laughter can be pretty useful. So can Sleep. Yeah. Okay. Third, let's see. Cure Serious Wounds, I think is what I may end up doing. Crushing Despair. And then let's see. Good Hope. Oh, haste. Haste. Thundering Drums. Nice. Overwhelming Grief. Haste or Summon Monster 3. I think haste is pretty useful. Read Sleep again. Why? Magical Slumber to come upon 4 HD. Oh, because you think I'm not going to get a lot of use out of it? So you think it's not that effective? Probably not at this level. Yeah, Grease is possible. The problem with Grease and a lot of these spells is that they're going to affect my people also. So, go with Cause Fear instead. Okay. It took a lot longer. Encumbrance, I'll have to think about that. Okay. Lovely. Alright, that leaves one more. Sorry this is taking a little bit longer, folks. But this is kind of an important one. Level 7 has a lot going on in terms of things to consider. And I didn't know that thing about the flank bonus, so. Alright. Last but certainly not least, Octavia. Arcane Trickster. Sneak attack. All right. Oh no, Greece is also well. The reason I thought about it, yeah, that's no problem to backseat in this case. The thing with about Greece is the fact that it's not. I love enemy only spells. Creature only spells, especially in a lot of these games, is difficult to coordinate. In fact, I've been running into that a lot with Burning Hands. It's just difficult to set up in the right way. So, yeah, there you go, Mark. Oh, are you playing campaign? Yeah. Okay, let's see. I want your trickery high. I want your knowledge arcana high. I want your magic thing high. I want your mobility high. Rocky Mountain high. Okay. And stealth. Okay. Greater spell focus. Spell focus, greater spell focus. Any spells you cast at the school are very hard to resist. Alright, so I have spell focus. So the real question is whether I'm going to use spell penetration or greater spell focus. So greater spell focus, it's +1 to the DC, basically, against it. So, right, exactly, Shadows, yeah. I would say greater spell focus makes more sense first, right? Although, wait a second. Transmutation. That's my only option? Yeah, but I need to go back and find what transmutation, because she does a lot of offensive spells, acid splash, fireball, stuff like that. Why would that be the... Oh, is that why? I don't know why I did that. I don't know why that was the case. I don't think I leveled up that way. Right. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do regular spell focus. Regular spell focus in evocation. Yeah. Oh, she came with it. Okay, good. As long as I didn't do it. All right, I want to do that, and then I'll do greater spell focus after that. Okay. Now, beast shape. You become a medium wolf. How about not? Fireball. Does whatever a fireball does. Okay. I don't think I need rage. Enchantment. I don't know if you can respec or not. I'm cool keeping it like this. I just want to make sure that I could see. Okay, let's see. Displacement or haste. Haste is really useful. And heroism has one already. Also has hold person. Oh, stinking cloud. Yes. I'm doing this because back in the day, the stinking cloud followed by, or web, followed by backing out of the way and the just blam, blah, blam, blah, blam, blah, blam, blam, was clutch. Like, oh man, so much good times with Baldur's Gate back in the day doing that. Okay, so this is as much nostalgia as anything else. Look at that stealth. +24 stealth. Yeah. Yeah, no, haste is great, but I think I gotta go with this. And God knows we're in a place where she's gonna need Fireball. Alright. Sorry that that took so long, everyone, but... Okay. Good, here we are. Now let's go through. Like we said, level 7 is kind of important. Ah, another key, a ring. Jasper, and another one of Torag's pendants. All problems can be solved with sufficient fireballs. I feel like that's accurate. Trap, 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 trap. I cannot wait to actually see this thing go into... To see this thing go into effect. Yes, I want you fighting defensively. You are the tank.
Well...
For you, I've got that working like that. Guarded stance, right.
We should move.
For you should shut up. Rapid shot.
I'm always ready.
What's taking so long?
I don't like the voice acting choices for him. Right.
And Lindsay was called forth.
What's the holdup?
Yeah, controlled fireballs. You turn Valerie into a kineticist knight. I can see the rest of that, but that's surprising. I would not have thought about that one. Also, I see that the light is reducing. Hold on. Yeah, really simple solution, I think. Spurious. It's very elegant, that solution. Okay. Fireball to use a bowl of the air and extinguish the fire. Yeah. You're the kind of person that's a blast in parties all day. Okay. I don't... a little nervous about doing this, but... Okay. Oh, we got a little puzzle going on, huh? Hello, troll hound.
To arms!
This wound, my gift to you!
Any last wishes?
Nice. I don't want scale mail. Okay. We need to get you healed.
Command me.
Let's bring in your sister. Please heal. And a big root beer, please. Her heals are real nice. I just wish that she was... because you have to have either her or... She's not as effective as a fighter as her sister is. So it's a little bit sketchy the way we have to set it up, but still, it's still worth it. I don't know, you'd think the sun would be facing to the north, but I'm still not 100% sure if that's the case. Alright. That's gotta be a trap. Interesting, it isn't. Alright, we got some Cure Lights, we got Torag's Pendant. I like all of that. Edible Moss. Okay. So we found our way around, but I'm going to explore the rest of this first. Do not eat moss.
I'm off.
Depends on the moss. For example, Chocolate Fireguard, if you were to have a moss burger,
In due time.
a Belgian moss waffle, a moss burrito, that's cool. That's a trap. Trap, 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 trap. It's clearly a trap. Really? It's not a trap? The loot taken from neighboring villages is piled here in a heap of trash. Lovely. Soot-blackened gloves.
I'm there.
Okay, good. So now we're going to come up the left side, and I want to see if I can find anything about that sun area. That sun thing. That's going to be a trap. Still not a trap? By the way, graphically, I love this effect down there. Whoa, God, what? Varg, Borba here. Borba want kill daddy? Why kill daddy, Borba? The trolls who have just appeared seemingly from nowhere look small. Though they are small only in comparison to a mature rock troll. Their height equals the height of a grown man. Borba want kill daddy. Borba garung. Borba bad. Want kill us too, Borba? I will not kill you, but if I find out that you have started to attack people, I will come back to get you. What?
Enjoy your final moments.
Critical hit 30. Oh. The troll utters a hoarse sound and falls thunderously. Dark, sticky blood oozes from his wounds. He tries to raise his hands to defend himself, but is able only to clench his fists. He snaps his jaws in one last effort to devour you. Suddenly, he goes still. Aww. The wounded ranger has this scary, almost dead expression, as if he's a ghost. Only remains in this world to settle a score. He told us he'd been looking for Kargad and some other trolls who destroyed his village and devoured his family. Could these beasts be the very same ones we chase? Having the ranger in our party will make it easier to track those vile monsters down and smash their ugly heads. Vengeance is done. Kargad will never again threaten innocence with his stinky maw. Too bad Ekon wasn't there to see it. We'll have to tell him all about it. I have no idea what this quest is about. I guess my ranger was relating to that or something, but, like, I don't... Ooh, a belt. Is that a belt of something awesome? Troll strength, perhaps? Belt of physical might +2. Yes. Yes. Get ready to do more damage, Amiri. Amiri with the strength of 16. Whoopah! That, ladies and gentlemen, is what I'm talking about. Valerie's got the belt of giant strength. Ha 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 ha. Oh yeah. +2 con, +2 disease, fatigue, and exhaustion. Belt of mighty constitution, +2. Hey, look who gets. Yeah, Lindsay's got so much con. Still no belt of cloud giant strength. Well, but the thing is, Mark, my main character is the ranger. Like that's my guy.
Never wrong.
So I think I did actually make... I think trolls were my favorite enemy, if I'm not mistaken. But, like... What's up, Vengeance? No, that's okay. But, like, that was me. So that's a little weird, because it was a little weird. I don't know. Anyway, that's cool. Oh, there's a ranger companion. It's weird, though, that it shows you that... Like, it's a little odd that it's like, hey, let me tell you about this, because since I've never had that conversation with him, obviously.
Please,
so that's a little
do
strange.
tell.
Okay, let's get my healer back. Okay.
I'm glad you called.
Sister back. Okay. And let's get, for her, let's get, you a potion of cure moderate back. Actually, wait, I want to stack that differently. That's moderate. That's going to be serious, so I don't forget. Good, lovely. Yeah, it's a little weird. His name is not Celsig-Likey, as far as I know. But I am happy to tell everyone that in 2 weeks we'll have the return of D&D with GOG Storm King's Thunder. I actually played a little bit. It'd be better not to ascertain what or whom this stew is made of. I have to say that I had a chance to play a little bit of the Neverwinter MMO, just a little bit. And I may play a little more of it. The thing that's been cool about it is the fact that I knew that they were sort of tracked with the actual campaigns. I didn't know how closely they did that, so that they release campaigns along with the campaigns they've actually done. So there is a Storm King's Thunder section in Neverwinter. There is a Tyranny of Dragons, which I've run before and ran the whole thing. There is a Curse of Strahd, which I'm in the middle of right now, which is running. So that was cool. And I always have this love-hate thing with MMOs. I've played a whole bunch of them. I've probably played 14 of them. Let me see. Meridian 59, which was really the granddaddy of them all. Technically Castle Arcanum, the mud as well, but I'll leave that out for now. Meridian 59, right? Ultima Online, Shadowbane, EverQuest 1, EverQuest 2, Asheron's Call 1, Asheron's Call 2, Star Wars The Old Republic, Guild Wars 2, World of Warcraft, Lord of the Rings Online, Neverwinter, Elder Scrolls Online. That's 13. I also played the original Neverwinter on AOL, if anyone remembers that. 13. There's one more. I feel like I've played one more also. Oh, Dark Age of Camelot. 14. I think I played 14 MMOs. So I've played a lot of them over the years. And the problem is just eventually they kind of get tedious, and I like to play a lot of them on my own because of my hours, like when I can do this. I don't have a lot of extra time to game that doesn't involve me streaming, basically. So I like to be able to play stuff here and there. And, yeah. I mean, you know, but remember, I've been playing PC games since, for 30 years. So it's a long time to do these things. I agree with you, yes. I like Neverwinter. The fact that it's a computer game, which means that that stuff is kind of kept below the surface, helps. But I agree with you in general. It's not, you know, PC Arvin race. Oh, listen, I played consoles before that. I started out playing this old ColecoVision triangle, not the ColecoVision people are familiar with, but a Coleco triangle system that had 3 games on it. I had a Sega Master System. I had an Intellivision. In fact, I still have an Intellivision, and I still stream with it, usually once or twice a year. Then I had a Nintendo. Then I had a I actually never had a Nintendo 64 or a Sega Genesis. Like, roommates of mine had it. Then I got a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Wii, Nintendo Wii U, Nintendo GameCube, underrated system. I have a Nintendo Switch now. I had an Xbox 360. And I have a Retron. So, a lot of consoles. Consoles are good too. Consoles are good too. I played Horizon Zero Dawn on PlayStation 4 and other games like that. I think I may prefer PC because it's easier to stream it. But honestly, sometimes consoles are good. I also had a Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color. And I had a, what was the other one? Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color. I never had a 3DS, though. And I had the original Game Boy. So. Oh, and I had a TRS-80, of course. Well, we got us an artist, people. Got an artist. An odd kobold sits in front of the wall. His scales, snout, and especially hands are covered with something akin to a blend of tar and what seems to be rancid, mud-colored filth. Occasionally, the kobold plunges his hand into the clay pot nestled beside him, grabs a handful of paint, and slowly smears it on the wall. At least it looks better than the painting's King Iravetti awards his prizes to. The unintelligible smears gradually resolve into a crude drawing of a huge kobold striking a heroic pose. There are many smaller figures surrounding him, but you can't tell who they might be. Did not have a DS. Nice. First PR. Yeah, I even did a little programming, with BASIC on my TRS-80. I actually did somewhere. It's probably lost now. I actually did a little programming of the original Sorcery series, the Shamutanti Hills, which is the best part of the best game book series ever made. And it's funny now that I've played through a little bit of the Inkle versions of that, obviously, which are wildly superior in every way. But it's cool to sort of imagine how it first started. Do you remember, Silas Genovese, they used to have, in the TRS-80, they had a cartridge slot, and you could actually literally plug into the cartridge slot games. So it was Dungeons of Daggeroth, yeah. And Dungeons of Daggeroth, I've talked about this before. It was like a dungeon crawl game, right? And you're like walking through, and then you'd see a creature, but it was all like wireframe. So you'd see the creature, and it would be like this, right down the hallway. And then, so imagine that it's like this. And then it would go forward, clank, and you'd hear this clang, but it would just be the exact same position. So it's like this, and then it's like clank, and then clank. Like, it's the exact same position every time. And if he turns, it's like clank, clank. Like, it's really funny. Oh man, I love TRS-80s. The kobold continues with his strokes. He doesn't seem to have noticed you, or perhaps he's just too lost in his work. Like Aklabeth. Like angels from Doctor Who. I guess so, yeah. Sort of like the Blink Angels, I guess. What is that? Fine arts is performed by kobolds? In the Order of Shellen, I was taught that all art is precious. But what would my mentors say were they here to see this? Feh. You watch him. Kobold continues in a strange state that seems to be somewhere between deep meditation and a trance. He raises his paint-smeared hands to the wall, makes a small and deliberate stroke, then steps back to examine his creation as a whole. Back when I was a slave, I would sometimes see my masters behave like this. It seemed to happen after inhaling some kind of drug. The same slow movements, incoherent muttering, drooling. That sounds awful. Please accept my condolences and sympathy. There's no need for that. I actually liked those particular times. At least in that state, my masters weren't able to beat me. Jeez. Hey, can you hear me? The kobold slowly turns to you. You can't reach the expression on his snout, but he certainly doesn't seem pleased. Tartuk. The kobold points towards his painting. Tartuk! He repeats before turning away. Can you tell me about Tartuk? Seems the kobold has told you all he intended to. He shows no reaction to your further questions. Alright, go on painting. Lovely picture, by the way. Avant-garde at its best. Avant-garde at its best. But frankly speaking, there were even odder pieces of art stored in my master's galleries. Alright, artist bro.
I do what I must.
No accounting for taste. I do what I must. I'm going to be with you folks, by the way, for another 25 minutes or so. Well, a little bit longer than that, maybe 30 minutes or so. And then I will be giving way to Lovelust Games, who will be doing, I believe it is, Cooking Simulator. And it's a screenshot competition. Now, I have not been on Discord, the Cooking Simulator screenshot contest. I have not been on Discord, so I have to be honest. I don't know what the hell this is about. I don't know what this is, but Lovelust is great, so I'm sure whatever it is will be great, but I honestly do not know what it is about. Thank you, Miso Faso. Welcome to the GOG.com community. And it's a pleasure to see everyone here. I hope you folks are enjoying this. Little walk through Pathfinder Kingdom. Ah, kobolds.
Strike!
I can't rage. Whoa, 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 whoa. You guys even see them?
Consider me provoked.
Okay, I asked you a question. All right. Splash, please. Wow. Okay. My crew is doing pretty well with these trolls, honestly. We got more things. Oh, Mr. Be so toxic. The shape of your lips are poison. You're toxic, I'm dumb and under. Gonna kill these trolls. I'm addicted to you, cause you know that I'm toxic. No, 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 no. Is the moon disc? Of course it is.
I am ready.
Right. Yeah, those are doors, and I'm going to be checking those out in just a second. I need to get some people here, though.
My skills are absolute.
Good, lovely. All right, so I'm going to figure out what's going on with this sun and moon thing. I will do that once I open this door.
What's that?
Let's find out.
I like what I see.
Anything else? Applause, please.
Ooh. A magic longbow. Devourer of Metal. This +1 longbow deals 2d6 damage and additional 2d6 acid damage, yet its clumsiness and weight impose a -2 penalty on the wielder's attack rolls. Oh my god, but look at the damage. 5 to 25 damage? Oh my god. That is absurd. That is absurd. Yeah, that's... Wow, that is sick. Well, damn. Wow. Straight up designed for this area. I can see that. Holy cow. I mean, even with the -2, that amount of damage is absurd. Wow. Well, good stuff. Okay. No, Silas. I've only been playing this game. I'm 191. I haven't played this 191 straight streams. No, I've only played, like, I don't know, 5... actually, let me see how much... I'm going to actually...
I'll take care of it.
I'm going to save this, and then I'll take a look quickly and see how long I've been playing it. Before I started my session today, 39 hours, 19 minutes. So probably after my session, you know, it'll be like 42 or so that I've played. But I do have my city, yes, if that's what you're asking. I do have the town. This is episode 191, but... Okay, so I gotta check and see...
You see that?
This thing about the sun and the moon. Yeah, good. Oh, also Amiri, I remember. I used a potion, yeah. These all cure lights weren't really. It's weird that it doesn't just stack like that by itself. Like, I don't know why... Why would it just automatically stack? Anyway. She needs it more than you do. Okay, good. Oh, nice. Nice, I can see that. Okay. Wow,
I'm off.
Okay, so there's sun in the moon. Wait, no. Don't do that. I don't know if, like... Yeah, Silas, I have to say, they've really done a good job with that. Now, again, it's not perfect. There are some things that I wonder a little bit about, but in general, I'm very pleased. Actually, you know what? No, I better not do that. That's dumb. Instead, I better just bring everybody. Everyone run to that side. Actually, no. What am I doing? I was about to do something really dumb. I was about to take the entire party and have them run back. That would have been really stupid. Instead, let's do this, shall we? How about we have one person on one side and one person on the other side? And then we're going to see. I don't have a good idea. I don't have a good sense yet about... I don't yet have a good sense about what the deal is with this. Okay, sun that way.
I won't let you down.
Let's see, north.
Ready. I'll take care of it.
Done with waiting.
All right, so we've got moon and sun both north.
My skills are absolute.
Sun. This is also lower level, right? put them opposite each other.
Here I am. See.
I am never wrong.
It started out that way. I wonder if...
I am yours to command.
We should move.
Moon up here, sun down there. What about...
What you want?
sun
It's time to act.
and moon?
I'm listening.
Yeah, I just didn't know that if I wanted to run... Yeah. I guess I could just brute force my way through. Okay, let's start with this.
I'm always ready.
That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Okay.
Don't hesitate.
I'll take care of it.
That's not it. That's not it. That's not it.
Done with waiting.
All right.
I
there
am
we go.
never wrong.
That's not it. That's not it. That's not it.
I've been taught if someone annoys you, you either pray or polish your armor.
My skills are absolute.
What I'm worried about is that I'm not going to know. Yeah.
Give the order.
It's time to act.
All right, well, let's assume sun.
Well,
Let's move that down to the bottom. This is just a guess.
I'm always ready.
Okay. Let's get back over there. Yeah, we might figure it at a later point. That's fine. Time to get down to the lower level anyway. So not too bad. My sort of base healing things are not as... I have some scrolls still. And I've got a bunch of the... I mean, I have a bunch of cure light wounds, but light wounds doesn't do anything for my main characters, really. Except, I guess, after fights I can go through them, because I have like 70 of them back at the capital. I don't think so. Where did you see that? Where? Here? Oh, yeah! How did I miss that? You're right. Thank you, Fireguard. I completely missed that. I'm glad that I didn't know. Alright, we got Scroll of Bless. We got a Potion of Cure Moderate Wounds. I needed that. Scroll of Cure Light Wounds. That's fine. Camping Supplies and Rations. On the Nature of the Divine. Can a mortal become a god? Is the very idea blasphemy? Science relies on experience where there may be evidence presented in support. But when science encounters theology, it recoils. The term evolution has no application to the divine spark that illuminates dull matter in incomprehensible ways. The foremost example is angels, to whom we owe the existence of our virtuous mortal souls, which brings us to a paradox. A mortal soul transforms into an immortal essence. There are many such breathtaking events, which each promise a connection to the divine. Sunny Sarenrae is perfect proof of this. The Starstone trial desecrated divinity, turned it into a god's exam, where any trickster with a handful of spells who can avoid some traps in a deadly in a deadly maze may rise to divinity. Is the nature of divinity then so sacred indeed?
I see something.
Oh, wait. You see a pile of mutilated bodies reaching nearly to the ceiling. The bodies used to be humans, dwarves, cows, sheep, and God knows what else. Some corpses look fresh, others have already started to decompose, filling the passage with a heavy, sickening stench. The trolls probably use this corner as a meat storage. You're ready to pass by, but suddenly you notice some weak movement near the edge of the pile. Having a closer look, you understand one of the corpses is not exactly a corpse yet. A bare-chested dwarf moves his lips silently, staring blindly at the ceiling. His chest has some bite marks left by a huge jaw, and he has no legs. They seem to be bitten off at the knees. Poor man. I'm afraid our magic can't help him anymore. We should put him out of his misery. Let us grant the gift of a quick death to this unfortunate soul, and take revenge to those monsters who made him suffer. It feels wrong to finish him off. He fights death itself. This battle is his. Try to heal him. The dwarf seems to come halfway to life and starts talking in an unknown language. Karadash Kram do Galadon. Uzmar Cyril Nadzak. What is that? What's happening? Stop it immediately, you villain. As soon as your healing kicks in, the dwarf interrupts his monologue, apparently regaining awareness of his surroundings. He moves his head with an immense effort and looks you up and down. You're not a troll. I thought you were one of them. I'm the priest of Torag. I've been searching this ancient outpost. Found it, it seems. Come closer. With an immense effort, he raises his hands and whispers words of blessing, so sweet and kind comparing to his prior curses. This last effort seems to be too much for the dying dwarf. Having finished, he drops his limp hand, draws one last breath, and falls silent. Good hope. Ooh. Poor guy. I need to go do that blessing right now.
Applause, please.
There's something here.
Nice. I'm not quite dead yet. I think I'll have a walk. Not fooling anybody. Okay. Now I think I've actually cleared it out. So now... Now I head up here. Interesting. Feel bad for that guy. Unfortunate. Most unfortunate. Oh. I was like, why are they not moving? Ooh! Ha ha ha! The power of perception compels you.
Done and done.
Gold ring, silver ring, gold coins, Cypress Queen's goblet.
You see that?
I sure do.
I did as you asked.
371 gold, 300, and a great sword. Ooh. All right, hang on, hang on. Frost greatsword +1. Ooh. I may have to use this. Yep. It's time to get rid of the ginormous sword, people. Frost greatsword +1. 4 to 19 damage. Yeah. Yeah. I am streaming for about another 15 minutes, Coven. About another 15.
Keep your hands off my sword!
What?
That is mine. You can't have it.
That was the greatest. I know, I'll put in another set. That's fine. That's really funny. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Yes. Oh, my God. That was really funny.
Keep your hands off my sword!
Oh, God. That's the best. All right. Well, those are two really good weapons that I've gotten. One for her and one for Harvin. Good God. It's about an hour and a half trip. I hear you. All right, man. Well, that's cool. Well, like I say, I'm going to be gone. I'm leaving here. I'm finishing in about 13 minutes or so. So if you can't stick around, then I'll need that. I will, then I totally understand. Oh, no spoilers, though, Chocolate. I haven't played this, so I don't know anything about any Lich King helmets or anything like that. Okay, let's see. I love this little feature, like when you leave, having stuff like that that you left behind. I think that's really cool. Oh, that Lich King. Oh, yes, yes. Or I thought you were going to say, or I need the Conspiracy of Silence car from Gran Turismo, the Mitsubishi 3000 GT Turbo. Greatest car in the history of Gran Turismo. Nobody talks about it.
In due time.
I see something!
These perception checks are great, and a lot of these Torex pendants are good. This is all going to get me some extra money.
It's just not my lucky day.
I've broken a nail.
Well, we had a key. In fact, I think we have a bunch of keys, don't we? Yes, Friday is my next stream. I will be on my channel. And it looks like I found out, actually, that Masters of the Dungeon is getting moved to Saturday the 14th. So on Friday, it looks like Friday at 8:30, we will be playing my mini-marathon session of Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. And then the week after that, we'll do our next-to-last session of Deus Ex Human Revolution, and we'll wrap that up at the end of the month. So. Okay, good, lovely. So, no, Lindsay, thank you. What?
Anything else?
Awesome. Yeah, that's my guess, Dragon, because I have, because I'm about 2/3 of the way through this DLC thing, and I'm about 3/4 of the way, maybe 4/5 of the way through Deus Ex Human Revolution overall. So yeah, I think so.
What's that?
Applause, please.
Okay. Awesome, Coven. That's cool, man. So then safe travels back, sir.
This is where I step in.
To victory!
Wow.
Serves you right.
Oh my gosh. Did you see? His arrow exploded the kobold. Okay, see ya, man. 34 points of damage. The kobold was just like, it blew the hell up. Oh my god. Wow. How hard does someone have to get hit by an arrow to explode by it? I mean, like, I don't even...
I'm there.
That is some crazy talk. That's just mean, yeah. Could have been made of
There's
ice.
something here.
Well, it sure melted fast enough. Maybe the kobold ate something beforehand.
Applause, please.
Something that disagreed with him, yes. This is interesting. I might want to slide around that way. A kobold shaman, sorry, clad in long flowing robes, swaggers back and forth before the gathered trolls and kobolds. His posture is proud, strict, and imbued with dignity. Borba words! Listen closely and speak after. Speak! Gulp. Eat. Gulp. Eat. Eats. Borba. Meat. Meats. Borba. Meat. Der Borba! Kill meats! Kill meat. Aw, man.
Taste my fury.
Don't hold back! Tear them
They go down!
Can you not miss so much, please? Thank you. Man. What kind of crap is this? 2 days before I have to walk into my own classroom, I have to walk in and basically wipe out a class? Is this some metaphor game? Really? Yeah, I know, right? Okay. Fairy Tale of Aveston. I've already read that. Already read that too. I read that too. I read that also. Okay. Didn't you start with the teacher? Well, it was obviously the teacher's fault. I mean, that's I think what we learned here. Oh, look at this. Okay, so trolls have not been kind to these strange statues. Their purpose remains unknown. So it looks like I don't know, the sun and the moon are close to each other. I don't know if I messed that up somehow. For some reason the trolls haven't broken this piece of dwarven art. Hello there. Okay. Crude statues of sun and moon. I mean, that's based on how I was, like, moving them before, I assume, but... Alright, sounds good. Sleep well, chocolate. Alright, and I gotta close up shop here in just about 4 minutes or so. So, let me just... That's all blocked, obviously. Aha.
Anything else?
Nice. Cure moderate. Who has got my cure moderate? Alright, cure moderate, cure moderate. Cure moderate, cure moderate. She's going to have another one of those. Actually, no, she doesn't, because we can do a cure serious. Where's my cure serious wounds at? Let's hold person. A lot of bless and bane. Wow, I have a lot of cure. Wow. I don't think I realized I had this many of these. Oh. How about you actually cast it on the right person? How's that sound, Lindsay? I know it's kind of crazy talk, but you wouldn't mind.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you really going to make me put each... Really? I have to put them in one at a time instead of just stacking them?
Yes.
I mean, I have so many of these.
Yes.
Sun and the moon aren't on talking terms. Yes, I would say that's true. Let me get this... Whoops. Get this healed the rest of the way.
Yes. Yes.
All right. And one more of those for Valerie.
Yes.
There we go. Good, lovely. That's cool. And let's throw a Cure Moderates in here, in case I need that for a
I'm listening.
fight. Good. All right, let's get positioned to where we're going to go next time, because we're going to have to give way. Yeah, I could see how that would be very useful.
I do what I must.
Still have to figure out what that sun and moon thing is. It's obviously tied to the statues in the other place. We'll have to see at a point later on how that's actually going to work. And there will be a day when we do that. But it is not this day, because... There we go. It is not this day because, folks, the time has come for me to give way to the amazing and awesome Lovelust Games, who is... There we go. Amazing Lovelust Games, who is going to be playing now some of a cooking simulator screenshot contest. And as I said before, I had not actually seen this yet, so I don't really know... I'm not entirely sure what's going on with it, except that since it's Lovelust, it's going to be awesome. That's all I know, and that's all that you should know, and that should be good enough for everybody. But what is this, Lovelust? Like, what is this game that you're doing? But what is it, though? What is this game? Oh, well, thanks, Dragon. It's cooking simulator, but there's a screenshot contest. Got it. Okay, cool. Well, I'm looking forward to checking it out. I'll probably lurk a little bit just before I head off to grab dinner myself. But I hope everyone enjoyed the stream today and are looking forward to more of this game. I'm really having fun with Pathfinder. Last couple sessions have been really good, especially now that I took off that stupid Death's Door thing. So now we're in better shape. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for those who gave me a hand on this today as well. Characters are getting up there. I feel like we're making some good progress, so that's awesome. But that is going to do it for me for today. I will be back at you folks on my channel on Friday when I will be doing some Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. That'll be at 8:30. And in case anyone's curious, by the way, according to GOG Galaxy, I've now played this for just over 42 hours. 42 hours, 1 minute. So we're making some progress with that. Anyway, but that's going to do it for me for that. And then next week, Tuesday, I'll be back here with more Pen and Pixels, episode 192 next week of Pen and Pixels, with more Pathfinder Kingmaker. And the week after that will be D&D with GOG Storm King's Thunder. But this is the last stream, basically, of the summer, not officially, but sort of basically for me. I go back to school on Thursday, but I'm looking forward to a really awesome and productive fall with all of you. Thanks for a fun summer and a great fall to come. Stick around for Lovelust Games. Thank you to all of you who made this a wonderful stream. Don't forget to follow the channel. Sub to GOG.com. Remember, it's September, so if you are a first-time sub, Tier 1 subs are half off, 50% off. And if you are renewing a gift sub or a Twitch Prime sub and you're converting it into a paid, that is also 50% off. And if you cheer, you get 10% more bits than normal because of September. So that's what's going to be happening as well. But that's going to do it for me. Much love to all of you, and I will see all of you wonderful people either on my channel or right back here for GOG Pen and Pixels next week, Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern. Now stick around for Lovelust Games, and I will see all of you lovely people soon. Until then, have a good one. Bye for now.